What's happening, everyone? This is Brent from the Trading Fraternity. In today's requested video, I'm going to be more focused on mobile trading, basically trading on the go. So I'm making this video because I know a lot of you guys cannot be sitting in front of the computer all day long, whether if it's because you're at work, you're at school, or just life in general, which is completely okay to be away from the computer. Because when I first started, you can even ask Josh, most of my trading was from mobile apps because, I was at work. So today I'm just going to give you guys some tips on how you guys can still participate in the market on the go. All right, let's get things started here. So the first tip I want to go over is accepting the fact that you're not going to be able to day trade all the time. So let me emphasize this again. Accept the fact you're not going to be able to day trade all the time. I recommend focusing solely on swing trading so you don't run the risk of putting on a day trade and then having to be able to walk away because your boss or your teacher is yelling at you. Just from my experience, having a swing trading mindset allows mobile trading to be much, much easier. So the second tip I want to go over is getting yourself a broker that has great mobile apps for both smartphones and tablets. The app that I always recommend is ThinkorSwim. I'm going to get this out of the way really quick. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me lately if I get paid to promote ThinkorSwim, and the answer is no. This is just an app and a platform that I actually just prefer in general because it is user friendly and it's just basically a great app to trade on. Now, if you guys want to learn more about ThinkorSwim, I did make a couple tutorials in our tutorial section. Go check that out. They're over there, okay? Now, moving on to my third tip. If you guys are able to bring a laptop with you, that is great because you do have a lot more area to work with compared to a mobile app. Obviously you can see on my laptop right now, you're able to run a platform like ThinkorSwim. But if you are used to working on a multi-screen setup like I am, this could be kind of challenging. So my tip is basically keeping your platform layout pretty simple. As you can see here, I only have 4 intraday charts right here. I do have the SPY, I have my trade flash. I can always switch over to see my 1-year chart right here, and I can always switch to my watch list here. Like I said, just keep everything simple here. So let me get back to the main charts here. Now, if you guys want more screen real estate, you can always get yourself a USB monitor. I actually have one myself. It's AOC USB screen. So let me pull this up. I have a picture of my old setup when I used to travel in New York here. I would have my laptop right here. I would have my USB screen, which would have, my TweetDeck and my Google Hangouts. Obviously, see on my laptop, I would have my actual platform. And I would always have my iPad mini with me just to have like an extra screen just in case. Do I recommend having all of this right here? No. But if I'm just on the go and I just want to casually check my positions, I would only bring my iPad right here and my iPhone. You don't really need an extra monitor. It's just nice to have if you're going to be traveling and you are used to having a multi-screen setup. So let me get back here. So my fourth tip is basically getting mobile applications for news. So I like to stick with Business Insider and CNBC Market Watch. I have mobile notifications set up on that, so if there is breaking news, it would just alert my phone right then and there. The other app I like to use, like you guys saw in my previous videos, is Twitter. I always set up mobile notifications for accounts like CNBC Now, Open Outcrier, basically the accounts that just tweet out breaking news. Again, just to keep things simple, just set up mobile notifications just for those. You don't need to be setting up mobile notifications for every single account because your phone just could be blown up all day. Now, if you guys are on laptops, you already know I'm going to be suggesting you use TweetDeck. So you do have notifications for your news accounts just to pop up on your screen for you. Now, if you guys want to learn how to set up a TweetDeck, you can always check that out in our tutorial section also. Now, the next tip I want to go over is preparing your trades in advance. Before I would leave the house, I would always use my free time to basically prepare for everything. So you guys saw in my other videos, I would read all the news for the morning and read the economic report. So it basically gives me a sentiment for the day and what to expect later on. I also would chart my areas for my trades and set price alert. So if I was long the SPY and I wanted to create alert for myself, I would just right click the chart. You go to create alert, set myself to at or below 208. And I can always write a note in and I would just put in low, just for an example. And I would push create. Now, if the SPY got below 208, it would trigger that alert and would send it to my phone with the note. So if you guys have like exit plans and all that, you can always just type in your notes into your alert so it gives you a heads up. I also recommend setting up stop orders if it is necessary for your exit plan. So you can always have that set up and you walk away from your computer and they will trigger themselves. So the last tip I want to go over is basically preparing for the unexpected, basically things that could become a variable for your trade. Now you might think the step is not necessary, but I guess I am cautious when it comes to this. I like to keep a charger or an extra battery for my phone just in case if it do have a low battery. Now, because I'm the first one to admit that I sometimes forget to charge my phone and I'm running out of the house with like a 10% battery. I also recommend keeping your broker's phone number programmed into your phone just in case if the app does not work and you need to get out of position, you can always give them a call instead. So that pretty much wraps up the video here. Hopefully these tips will help you guys out for mobile trading. Like I said, I really emphasize the fact that you guys are not going to be able to always day trade. So to avoid that fear of missing out, just focus on swing trading. And so you're able to actually prepare for your trades in advance. Now, for you guys that are mobile trading right now, just drop a comment below and let me know what your tips are, because I love seeing everyone else's trading styles or trading strategies when it comes to mobile trading. And citizens, like I always say in every video, just keep hitting me up in the chat room for more tutorial ideas. I'll keep making them for you guys, okay? So that being said, guys, you guys have a great night. Take care.